Good morning, y'all. So, just a little update, like I said, on my tank. So, you can already see, like, since I turned the CO2 off, it's not on anymore. You can tell the big difference. Like, that's a new piece of lace. Because remember, I tore it out. There's the old lace that's dead. And in a week, there's a whole nother one. See, that wasn't even there yesterday. So, yeah, so I got two new ones already growing. You can see the where all the brown is dead. You can see all the green starting to come back out. Move, guys. You see that's healthy, starting to grow back out. All the yellow's dying off. That's just growing because it's got space to grow. Now you see how that's all that blue stuff and greenish. But you see how that disappeared off that top layer? I'm saying all the brown and stuff that was on the rocks is starting to disappear. All that black and starting to disappear. So got a plant back there doing good. So yeah, tank drastically changed. Not a whole lot in here no more. And there's no CO2 running in here. So like I just said, for me, CO2 just wasn't it. It was a nice concept. I've seen all the videos on YouTube, these big, beautiful tanks, and then everything is just nice and green, with the type of cichlids that I have, and they're always eating, and it's messy, and then you can't get in there because of the plants. You know what I'm saying? To clean them. It's just CO2 just wasn't for me. And then this guy don't got jack crap. As you can see, he has tore his whole tank up. All he has is 2 sticks. And you can see he's got that sand wall. He got a sand wall. You know what I'm saying? Literally tore up his whole tank. So I'm not even gonna attempt. I'm saying he's going through some puberty right now. He's just angry. He already killed my red tear, tried to kill my pike. He's just an angry fish right now. He's going through puberty. He's about 6 inches now. He was 5. He's about 6 inches. He didn't grow an inch in the last week since he killed my red tear. He's huge. Like, he's even thicker. He didn't even got thicker, which I noticed about my red tear. When my red tear almost killed my Pellini, he got bigger. So the next, like 2 days later, he grew like an inch. So something about when they're about to commit murder, they have a growth spurt. So take that in mind. If you got a lot of cichlids and that one. When my red tear almost killed him, he got a growth spurt. So that's kind of the reason why I just want to. This tank is too big to only have 11 fish. You go to these pet stores and you have 10-gallon tanks, but they've got fish twice my size in there, and it's like 10 of them. I'm like, you got to crowd them. And it's like, it's kind of hard to crowd a tank when your tank is so big. 75 gallons is a hard tank to crowd, especially when the fish that's in there have already made territory. So once you stick them new fish in there, they've got to find a territory in the tank that already been territorialized. And so it's like, I don't know, like, do you start over? Hell no, because I've already got these fish, you know what I'm saying? But I have already gotten the new suncat. The Megalodonus is in here. The new Megalodonus Irwini's in here. Belong in them rocks. They just look so crazy when they got that eye shine on them. That's them bikers, because they're nocturnal. But yeah, there's the other catfish, the new suncat that I got. There's 2 in there now. So he ain't alone or getting picked at. I just gotta go get a few more. The dream I'm trying to chase is difficult and expensive. But I've been at this for a year now. And like certain fish are like that one. When I started with him a year ago, he was only that. And now he's, you know what I'm saying? So there are certain fish in here that I do have some attachment to, that I just absolutely won't let nothing happen to, and that's like one of them. That biker and my pike. My bikers and my pike, those are my prizes, and my Irwini, like, I don't know. I gotta get a win for this. Let me know if I'm gonna get this house or not, man. When you bought this house, waiting on the response, man. I found the tank, 800 gallons out in Watsonville for $300. I'm like, what? So it just ain't gonna go in here. Like, this place is too fucking small. Like, this place is way too small. You know what I'm saying? That's why. But the house I'm getting is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, so plenty of space for a bigger tank. Anyway, I just wanted to show you the difference for me in CO2. Like, it just, like I said, CO2 just wasn't for me. I'm sure that it has its place in the aquatic world, but in my world, in this tank specifically, it just wasn't for this tank. It caused more problems than it needed to. Like, you can even tell the water's not green anymore. It's clean. You know what I'm saying? It's got a little bit of this in there, so it's kind of like a bluish tint, but it's not green water. Like, it's clear like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not builds up of algae on the glass like it used to be. So that's all I had to say today. Just a vlog on my plants since I took them out. And, you know, that's pretty long, you know what I'm saying, for 1 week. And then that shot up yesterday. So, like I said, and then all I was doing was using this. I barely use that. You don't really ever use the iron. But, you know, cap full of this, and like people, oh, you're making chemical soup. Not really, because when you use this stuff, you only use about a cap or 2 full of this. In 75 gallons of water, I use 2 caps of this. And then every month, I hit it with some equilibrium once a month. So it's not really a chemical soup like these people on these YouTube videos and these companies try to sell. You got to do this and do this. It's all marketing. So got caught up in the market scheme. I ain't gonna lie, they caught me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need CO2, but you know, you watch these videos and you listen to these people, they make you think you need this stuff to make your plants grow beautiful. I didn't. So, you know, hook, line, and sinker, they caught my black ass. And don't let it happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't watch these videos and think you need this and you need that. You need this to start an aquarium. You don't. I didn't need that. And so I'm telling y'all, you know, before y'all make the mistake that I made, luckily, fortunately for me, my boss had a tank on the side, and I only paid $100 for the CO2 tank, and then plus the CO2 setup cost you anywhere from $400 to $500. So I got lucky in the money pit, but you know what I'm saying? That's why this channel's called Fish Trap. You know, I will expose traps, and you know, I try these things on these videos, and you don't have to do it because I've already done it. You know what I'm saying? So when you're going into CO2, think about it first. You know what I'm saying? I might start a whole nother tank up that just has plants only, that don't have fish, don't have to worry about gas, and maybe that tank will be a little different. You know what I'm saying? But for this setup particularly, CO2 is not needed. So that's my time. Hit that like button and subscribe, man.